Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nuggets of Wisdom Be a Modern Master by Deborah King, Part 8. We're almost complete with this particular coursework that I took in the fall of 2020. My name is Empress Pamela. I'm sharing with you this particular course as a video. I want to say remembrance, but basically evolving all of my paperwork and converting it into video. So you may or may not see this because this particular course is a very personal journey, but I can go back and refer to it anytime I want. So I shall. So part 8 is talking about the chakras and seeding the final sutras. Okay. Be a modern master, the path of the sutras, the 12th chakra. All the energy you'll need for ascension is in your 12th chakra. The 12th chakra is the source of your strength, your power, and your ability to use energy to dissolve into oneness. Normally, your 12th chakra in the beginning stage looks like a point of white light. As you start to pursue spiritual development and practice meditation and the sutras, the 12th chakra is sensed clairvoyantly like a golden seed of light, which then becomes a golden ball, and then becomes a golden lotus in those who are spiritually evolved to that point. As you further evolve, the 12th chakra becomes a blazing light. Christians call an activated 12th chakra the Pentecostal fire. Story of the Pentecost. Today, the Christian holiday of Pentecost is celebrated 50 days after Easter. But back when the disciples of Jesus gathered in the upper room, they were celebrating the Jewish feast of Shavuot, which takes place 50 days after Jewish Passover to celebrate Moses receiving the 10 Commandments from God on Mount Sinai 49 days after the Exodus from Egypt. That upper room in Jerusalem, also called the cenacle, was the site of the Last Supper, which was a Passover feast that had taken place 50 days earlier. The cenacle is considered the first Christian church, as it's the room the disciples used as their gathering place after the ascension of Jesus. Metaphorically, the upper room is also the 12th chakra. The biblical initiatory story of Pentecost that I shared with you in this chapter 5 comes from Acts 2, 1 through 17 in the New Testament. Initiations of the threshold. Initiation marks your ability to stand firmly planted in the light. It's a long, extended process, some of which takes place before your incarnation into this lifetime and after you have died and are no longer in a physical body. The first initiation is that of the physical self, called birth. This is a symbolic new birth, like the evangelical concept of being born again. Here you begin your long journey in service of your higher self towards mastery. At this level, you have a desire to do good in the world and start to develop a sense of responsibility and a deep appreciation of nature. The second initiation is the astral, emotional self called baptism because it relates to the control of the watery emotional body. You start the process of mastering your feelings and desires and kickstart the awakening of Kundalini. Many people stay stuck at this level because they don't love themselves, which is a prerequisite for advancement to the third level. The third initiation is known as transfiguration or the soul merge, when you develop a level of mastery over your thoughts. Your earthbound psyche merges with your soul on earth, and you no longer respond with desire to the lower vibrations of the world. This level, and from here on in, normally requires the assistance of a facilitator like myself working with you from another plane. This completes the first stage of the Antakarana, the bridge of consciousness that links the personality to spirit, which is done by moving through everyday life in a disciplined way. You are now happy to serve your soul's purpose. Once you have reached the third initiation, you have an inner certainty about your connection to Source that cannot be shaken. The fourth initiation is called the crucifixion. From now on, spirit, not the soul, is your guide. This level is where you start to seriously let go of attachment. It's the Job initiation. You'll remember Job's story from the last chapter, where everything he treasured was stripped away. The higher initiations. The fifth initiation is the stage of mastery of the Atma, or higher self. Here you have become a baby master and get your first real glimpse of ascension. The sixth initiation is called decision. Here your God self experiences ascension and moves into the fifth dimension. You start to use light energies. Now you can choose to leave Earth or stay to help humanity bring in the new age. The seventh initiation is known as resurrection, the highest initiation possible while on the earth plane. Here, the logoic cosmic self relates to the spiritual principle or order and knowledge. This is the level of being initiated into the order of Melchizedek. The eighth initiation in the monad, the group soul, and is called transition. This is the completion of the first cycle of ascension. The ninth initiation is called the refusal, which is the cosmic astral birth. It is the last contact with cosmic evil as it exists on earth. The 10th initiation is the level of astral baptism, called the solar self. The 11th level of the galactic self is sometimes known as the cosmic astral transfiguration and involves the star of Sirius. The 12th initiation is that of the universal self, called the cosmic astral crucifixion. The energy of this initiation purifies the planet so it can integrate with and benefit the universe. Homework, the 12th chakra meditation. As I said in this chapter, 12 is such a magical number. When the 12th chakra is opened and pours its light downward into the 11th chakra, it awakens your advanced gifts and abilities, like traveling out of body, time travel, the gift of healing, and all the other gifts that come from doing the sutras, including a measure of control over the elements, air, water, fire, earth, space. So, in fact, the 12th chakra is a magical doorway into the far reaches of the cosmos and beyond, which is opened by your sutra practice. Watch or listen again as often as you'd like to the meditation on the 12th chakra that is within chapter 5, as it will help to open up your 12th chakra. Until I see you again in the next chapter, you take care. Okay, so the final section I'll present is the seating of the sutras, and rather than saying them 4 times, I'll just introduce the list of 20. Okay. Seating the sutras. Each set of sutras is more powerful than the preceding set. They are built sequentially. Whatever spirit has designed you to do in this lifetime, that power is becoming operational in you when you are practicing the sutras in the way I have taught you. First, do your 20-minute meditation, followed immediately by the sutras, and hearing the sutras in the silence of your mind. 1. Friendliness. 2. Compassion. 3. Happiness. 4. Strength of an elephant. 5. Bronchial tube. 6. Inner light. 7. Sun. 8. Moon. 9. Pole star. 10. Trachea. 11. Navel. 12. Distinction between intellect and transcendence. 13. Transcendence intuition. 14. Transcendence finest sound. 15. Transcendence finest touch. 16. Transcendence finest sight. 17. Transcendence finest taste. 18. Transcendence finest smell. 19. Relationship of body and akasha. 20. Lightness of cotton fiber. And now slowly coming back to yourself, back to your body, with your eyes closed, sit in silence for a minute. It's a good time to yawn or stretch or just start to feel yourself again. Gently and slowly open your eyes. So the way they have 19, number 19 and 20 is the same. I love how it's blurry. That's pretty cool. Relationship of body and akasha, lightness of cotton fiber, and each of those. Okay. So we'll see you in the final module for Be a Modern Master, Module 9.